Every summer, Visit Kent acknowledges the past year's work of its staff, partners and stakeholders with a get-together in the Chairman's Garden, high on the downs above Ashford.
As Chairman of Visit Kent and an ambassador for the County of Kent, or the Kingdom of Kent as I like to call it, I'm completely passionate about it. And it's a great privilege and an honour to be able to promote Kent at a very high level all over the world. I think that the people who come here are unaware of this very well-kept secret, sandwiched as we are between London and the continent. And this year, probably because of the recession, has been enormously successful. And although the predictions for the coming year are as yet slightly uncertain, it looks like another bumper year for tourism.
Where better to discuss the achievements of the body that is responsible for promoting the Garden of England than in a quintessentially Kentish garden?
This is my own personal part of Kent, and so it is a very good way to bring people together, the people we work with, and not only to say thank you to them, but to inspire them with the same sort of vision and passion that we have. Each one of them is promoting and selling a part of Kent. And to do it here in my own garden is a very special privilege.
Everyone who has spent the past year putting Kent firmly on the tourism map gathers at this special event to meet up with friends, celebrate their achievements and enjoy the fruits of their labours.
Tourism is a people business, and it's not just about attracting people to Kent. It's the biggest generator of income in Kent at the moment, and it's linked inextricably with regeneration. And so it is, for all sorts of reasons, political as well as for our own personal satisfaction, a very, very important job.
Tourism is in a strong position to help the county bounce back faster and stronger than before. And already Visit Kent has more than risen to the challenge.
No problem. With the way the economy is and also the strength of the euro continuing, we think more people want to stay at home. Visiting closer to home seems to be very much now. People are worried about flying. I think all the issues with the volcanic ash in the spring did put people off thinking about travelling and also whether they could get home again. So we've seen a surge of inquiries for staying home this year.
Never has there been a better time to aggressively market a brand, and the drive to promote Kent's image as a world-class tourist destination has led to Visit Kent engaging the services of leading advertising agency M&C Saatchi. The result? Kent Garden of England. The county's essence distilled in a series of lavish images for a major outdoor campaign in London and Kent, which positions the county in a fresh and contemporary way.
Now is the time to do it. The opportunity in the run-up to London 2012 is too big for us to miss in Kent. So we are being bold and brave and really using this opportunity to put Kent top of mind as a leading short break destination. And some of the images that they have come up with and the way they've been shot just is breathtaking. Fantastic beaches, fantastic historic places, and they've given us a really fresh new story for the Garden of England.
This campaign is being supported by an innovative user-generated website.
But I think that's a stunning image because I think that's such a great sky. And I think
by logging on to www.mykent.co.uk, local residents can discover hidden gems and learn about the people behind the places.
What really makes an area, a location, into a true place of interest are the people and their passions. So the idea of My Kent is that we'll then ask the 1.5 million people in Kent, plus all of those that come and visit and stay, what their favourite bits of Kent is, what their stories are. Because there are some fascinating individuals that live here. We're giving people a chance to tell us their stories, to upload their videos, to upload their pictures, and just tell us about themselves, their families, their friends, and just what makes Kent special for them.
There's a lot to celebrate in Kent just now, and more to look forward to over the coming year.
For us, it's a very exciting future. We're running up to one of the biggest pegs ever for South East England in the form of the London Olympics, and next year indeed with the Golf Open at Sandwich. So the future looks very bright for us.
Visit Kent is a public-private partnership. Its aim is to grow the county's £2.5 billion tourism industry and maintain its profile on the world stage.
Very well. You may be thinking this is a minor, trivial point of law. In fact, you might say.
This includes promoting the county's treasures, such as Dover Castle, recently transformed to reflect the rich and colourful surroundings that made King Henry II's court the envy of Europe in the 12th century. Visit Kent can only achieve this with the support of a wealth of loyal partners and stakeholders, whose input over the past year is recognised and rewarded at the Chairman's Garden Party.
Opportunity like today gets all the people involved with Visit Kent, their partners and stakeholders, just to meet each other in a really relaxed environment and think about what we can do next to get more people to the county.
To network with like-minded individuals, to know what's happening in the industry and especially what's happening in the county.
And the Visit Kent Chairman's Awards for 2010 go to
Julian Barnes of Biddenden Vineyards.
Lovely, congratulations.
And I'd like to invite Mr. Duncan Leslie to take his award. I give you Dominic DeCara from the Ramada Hotel Maidstone.
Hey.
Julie Adams from P&O Ferries. Simon Virginie from Gravesham Borough Council. Editor of Kent Life magazine, Sarah Sturt.
You all that way a little bit. Wait, this way, and again.
It's lovely to be involved, and obviously we support Visit Kent as far as we can, and that's all we do really. I had no idea today. It's absolutely charming. Delighted.
I mean, you wouldn't say that Gravesham is particularly a tourism place, but we worked extra hard to make people realise that we've got a lot to offer to the visitor and to the visitor experience.
We're getting more visitors from further afield, which is great. And we're hoping that trend will continue. So this award is recognition of the work the team at Hever have done. So it's good.
Stand. It's a lovely tribute from our partner. So it's it's wonderful to have. Very, very thrilled.
We work very locally. We don't deal with supermarkets, so we very much rely on the community of Kent, and that's very much interlinked with local produce, the local tourism, keeping people in the county.
Tourism is hard work, and there aren't many opportunities for Visit Kent staff and stakeholders to relax and let their hair down. But the Chairman's summer party is an important exception.
Without this extraordinary team, we just wouldn't be able to achieve the successes we have over the last 3 or 4 years now, really. It's very hard work, but there is no better place than Kent to stay. It is the centre of the universe, and anyone who lives here knows that.